Alright guys, alright people, welcome back to the channel. So we reviewed the hives last week, and we decided to take one of the hives, which is this one up here. And so all we're gonna do today is just take all the frames out with bees out and into my box, into my hives, and I'll leave all this hive way around. And this hive is gonna shut the entrance. We're gonna shut the entrance, and then we're gonna put the top of my hive so that they can recognize the fly pattern. And then tomorrow night we will come back here and transport this away and relocate them to a new farm. Right, so let's get to work now. Right, we transfer all the bees into my hive now. So this one is already empty, and we move it here so that the bee can recognize the way home. And then we're gonna wait here for like let the bees and the hive sit here for about a day or two, and then maybe we'll come back tomorrow and take this away. Okay, so let them settle down now. I'm gonna close it up, and I'm gonna shut the door tomorrow, and then we will go from there. All right. Alright, welcome back guys. It's a very good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Happy spring, and everyone's been talking about beekeeping, starting of the season. Exciting news, lots of people sharing early season swarm. That's good to hear. And now I think our bees is actually really bang on to that pollen at the moment. So they are quite active from what I see. Now let's go in here and check them out. And I'll just got to put my hoods on, and then we'll be going there. Now as you can see, they are really busy at the moment. Wow, they are absolutely busy. So you can see they are flying in and out, and pollen, gathering pollen. And what we're gonna do today is we try to put on some of the new stuff in. So we try to put some pollen gatherers, stay there for about 2-3 days and see how much pollen that we got. There are lots of pollen nearby the area, like trees over here. And then obviously we're gonna try to see whether or not we can harvest some of them. Well, let's go through the hive and let's check them out. Well, we check all the hives now, and one of the frames showing a very beautiful brood patterns. I will try to show you guys here. As you can see, it's all covered, yeah. It's a very nice healthy brood at the moment. The bees still busy pumping in things, and pollen is everywhere. You can see it here, the tiny orange one, and some here, and here's the other side. That very good brood patterns, and these are eggs in here. Right. Well, let's carry on and move on. Let's put this one back. Right, and yeah, it looks good. Big numbers. Haven't actually seen the queen yet. Let's move on then. Right, people. Now we checked the bottom hive, bottom layers. So good. It's laying well, and what we're seeing here is a very encouraging sign where the bees kind of like run out of space now. It's too early, I think it's too early, and then they got no space to put their pollen down there, so they put it up here together with the nectar, with the honey store. So maybe next week we'll come back and try to collect some of these pollen, which I will be leaving that pollen collector here, maybe to try to reduce the excess and gather some extra pollens. And then maybe the top box is about now 5-6 kilo, so I think if they keep pumping in like this rate, you know, it's full of nectar now. You can see it's shiny and it's liquidy, and we might be coming back next week and then remove the strips, and then we're gonna add another top box and see how these guys are doing. And very lucky, we might have a very early harvest this year. I mean, if looking at this rate, hopefully we can get something this year. Right, let's put them back, and then we will actually put that pollen collector at the entrance. Okay. Now we see there are lots of bees coming in and out now. Now the trick is, we're gonna put down a little gate so that they can squeeze through, and once they fly in there, the pollen will drop into that little basket down here. So that little hole will scratch the bee legs and forces that pollen to be dropped down. So I'm not sure how this is going to work in the next 2 days, but we will see how many pollens that we got. How many pollens have we got? I just saw there's one bee's got their legs stuck and the pollen just fell in there. So it's quite a very interesting mechanism here. So in their basket, from what I can see here, there's some pollen dropping in already, starting. It's very, very encouraging sign. Alright, let's put it here for about 2 days and see how many pollen that we can get. Right? And thank you for watching, guys, and I'll be seeing you maybe in 2 days time, and we'll look into that results. It's a long weekend where everyone hoped for, and we come back to check out the pollen trap that we set up 2 days ago. And this is what I see. It's full of bees packed in front of the entrance, and I think I got pollen out there. So we just have to open up and see how many that we gather today. And hopefully we'll just leave it there, and we're gonna harvest that today. Take it back, dry it, and pack it in the small bottle there. And then what we're gonna do today is just, we're gonna add another super on top here. Just maybe they're running out of space, so that they can actually put in lots of what we call honey, and then we go from there. Now let's check up and see what we got today. It's pretty much exciting, where I have to release this, and then we'll just have to take this out. It's pretty much stuck here, so I will just have to remove some of these bees. They are lining up to going into that. They're quite busy at the moment. Okay, so Alright, let's remove this, and I'm gonna pull out this, and then we go from there. Alright people, we remove that pollen collectors, and we top it up with one of the honeysuckers just to let them to work it more. And then now, moment of truth. You see how much that we can gather in 2 days time. Now it's quite exciting. Well, you can see, wow, that's a lot of pollen that you can see right here. It is lots of pollen there, right? It is really good looking pollen, lots of colors, and we're gonna harvest that, and then we're gonna take it back, and we're gonna let the bees work out how they're gonna sort that stuff. And that's basically summarize everything for today. Well, it's kind of lots of bees in here. I'm gonna shake them off. Yeah. Alright, some of the bees are still stuck in there. Alright, so that's the pollen we got. Alright, and we're gonna take it back, and we're gonna dry that under the very good sun, and then we're gonna store it. Okay, that's about it in 2 days time, and that's a lot. And hopefully where there's a lot more flowers in the area, then we actually put them there in another 2 or 3 days, and we gather that again. Okay, well, let's hopefully they build up the string now, and it's quite busy flying around. It's quite cold today. Alright, that's about it today, guys. And if you like the video, click like and subscribe, and I'll bring you more beekeeping stuff this season. Something new that I learned today, which is quite encouraging results. And yeah, well, let's have the bees to sort that themselves out. And we still can see lots of pollens in the lakes, the orange one, which is quite colourful. And yeah, they're chilling out here. Maybe it's too warm today. It's about 15. Hi people, welcome back to the channel, and we're now processing the pollen that we harvested this morning. So we're going to put a frying pan here with low heat. I would say at about 40 to 70 Celsius. So we're just going to put some pollen in there and scoop it up from a tray, put it here, and until it's all dried up, then you can actually store it in one of the containers that I got here. So so these are all the dry pollen. So you're gonna freeze it and take 1 teaspoon and mix it with warm water when you're ready to eat them. So it's quite tasty if you basically take a few pinch over here and try to eat them. And it's actually still got lots of moisture there that we still have to reduce a bit. Right, that's how the whole process of collecting pollen, and then we processing the pollen and then storing up the pollen. That's basically for your own usage. Well, make sure you're gonna check that for any possible diseases anyway, and that's how we basically, not to cook them too hard, you just like to dry them out. You can use microwave to dry them out, or basically the natural sunlight to dry them out too, if you want, as long as it's all clear and dry, and you can, pack and ready to go. Right, that's all. And if you like the channel, click like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you guys.